Hello, my dear students. I hope every one of you are doing good. Today, let us learn a short story about the fox and the grapes from your English 1 textbook, chapter 4, page number 25. So, if you have a textbook with you, you can also go through as I read out and explain to you. Okay, let us start learning the story. One summer's day, a fox was passing through an orchard. Okay, once upon a time there was a fox. Okay, and it was a very bright, sunny summer day. So the fox was going through an orchard, passing through an orchard. So what is an orchard now? Orchard is a place where you plant fruits trees, maybe oranges, apple, mangoes, or bananas. Okay. So now I hope you understand what is an orchard. Okay, now faint he was and hungry too. So that fox was very hungry and he was feeling like any time he will fall down. Now out of hunger he may collapse any time. Okay, when suddenly his keen eye chanced to fall upon a bunch of grapes upon the wall. So as he was feeling very hungry, tired, exhausted, and looking around for food, he was captured by a bunch of grapes which was falling down the wall, which was on the wall. Ah, just the thing, he said. Who could resist it? Now, when he saw that bunch of grapes was hanging down the wall, he was so excited. He got excited and said, "Ah, what just a thing!" Now he said, "Who could resist it? Who will not like to go and have that grapes which was hanging on the wall?" That is what he shouted to himself. Okay, so if we are hungry, we are obvious to go and take something and eat if you see it, isn't it? If you come back from school and if you see something is on the table and you are hungry, you will just go and grab that and you will eat it to fill your stomach, right? So just like that, this fox, he was excited to see that the grapes was falling down, hanging on the wall, and he really wanted to go and have that grapes. He eyed the purple cluster, jumped and missed it. Now he eyed the purple cluster. He was looking at that purple punch. Cluster means a punch. Okay, so he was looking at the punch and he jumped in order to take down the grapes and fill his stomach, but he missed it again. All right. Ahem, he coughed. I will take more careful aim. Now he arranged himself and he said, I will aim more. Now I will focus more on the grapes and I will jump properly so that I will not fail this time. All right. And he sprang again. So he started jumping again. Results were much the same. Although he started jumping again, the results were same. That means he could not grab the grapes which was hanging on the wall. All right. Although his lips were desperate and high, now his hunger was so much that he really wanted to take down the grapes. And he was desperate. That means he said, I will not stop and I will by any means grab the grapes and have it. So he jumped up very high. At length he paused to wipe a tearful eye. Now as he was hungry and tired, exhausted, he really wanted to have that grapes, but he could not. He felt, so he stopped and he wiped his tearful eyes. His eyes were full of tears and he stopped jumping. Okay. And shook a shoulder. I am not dry. Now he just moved his shoulder a little bit and he said, I am not try, I'm not hungry. Okay, so if you're hungry and if someone doesn't give you a food, then you will feel bad, right? So just the way like that, the fox felt really bad because he could not take down the grapes which was hanging on the wall. All right, so he said, now I'm not hungry. Okay, and lunch is bound to come within the hour. Now he said, it's okay even if I cannot take the juicy grapes which is hanging on the wall. All right, because after 1 hour or 2 hour I am going to get my lunch, so I don't feel like having that grapes anymore. He said that to himself. Besides, he said, I am sure those grapes are sour. Now he said, although that grapes look very juicy and purple in color, overripe, and it looks very tasty, but I am sure that it is very sour. It is not sweet as I'm thinking, he said to himself. Okay, and he left the orchard with great disappointment. Okay,